Absolutely. I can't put into words what a special moment that was. Obviously it was for Julio, but it was for me as well as the entire Alfred University football family. Watching him here 10 years later walk off the football field was absolutely amazing. And you know, after that moment, you put things in perspective, and absolutely, to me, the greatest thing that happened today was watching Julio walk off the field, no doubt.
I mean, you know, we've been focusing on Husson since last year, all spring, and then, you know, all camp, that was our main focus, and just coach putting us in the right spots to, you know, get the ball down the field, and defense, you know, to make those key stops for us, and the line's holding their own, and Tyler's just going to throw the ball where it's got to be, and as receivers, we got to, you know, do our job, catch it, and, you know, we just make our plays and kind of set up the defense. We knew that they were pressing man and focusing on the outside receivers with one safety, so, you know, open up the field and hitting it to all different receivers. They didn't really know who was going to get it, so, you know, kind of just played our game and made them adjust to it, and, you know, we got that W.
You know, offensively, we stubbed our toe a little bit to start out the game, and we weren't in sync. After about the third series, we started to get a rhythm going, and I knew we just needed to kind of get a play here or there to kind of get things rolling. But we did have some big plays in the passing game. Run game-wise, we pretty consistently, I thought, moved the football decently, but we were able to hit some big plays in the passing game. Obviously, Bish had a huge catch. Buddy Frigon had a big catch. Jaden had a huge play there. So we were getting big plays out of our passing game, which is great. I think overall we need to come up with a little bit more consistency moving forward. We can't afford to get off to a slow start. You know, that was a good defense today, and I give them a lot of credit for stopping us early on. But in my opinion, we need to get off to a little better start offensively.
Yeah, I think the way we practiced with multiple formations that we had for this week, spreading it out and keeping it tight for a couple runs, it just allowed us to separate the defense and leave a bunch of holes for us to have. And then we have just a bunch of solid athletes at the receiving core, and they made plays, they got open, and they came down with the balls and made plays after they caught the ball. And I mean, those opportunities were helped by the line given great protection and just great teamwork.
You know, going against Husson, we knew exactly what they wanted to do. Number 3, Smith, he's a very good player, combined for almost 3,000 yards running the ball in 2 years. But when you get a guy like Zach Rankl back, that was huge for us. He got a lot of pressure on the interior. Chuck Branwell, Andy Miller, Dave Carloni, and Toby Hale, all getting pressure off the edge, kind of making that quarterback make decisions. Smith made a couple big runs, but it really came down to being aggressive. Isaiah Moak, a freshman, I knew he had some pregame jitters going. I wanted him to think less about football and just play, and he really did that. He stepped up today, bringing in corners. A freshman corner saw some time today, Shamar Hayes. He played well, but it really came down to flying to the ball and sticking to our basics, and that's kind of what took care of business.
Defensively, we played okay defensively. We have some things that we definitely need to improve on for next week. You know, I know going into the game we knew that they have an excellent running attack. That running back of theirs rushed for 1,700 yards last year. He's an excellent football player. So we knew he was going to be a handful. Defensively, it was nice to have Zach Brinkley back in the lineup for us. Senior captain, missed last year with a torn Achilles, and I know he played really well today. A.J. LiCata played a great game at linebacker. In the secondary, Liam Hobbins and Shaheem Wingate, I thought, played really well as well. So thought those guys played a good football game today. It was also nice to get some key contributions from some of the younger guys. You know, Isaiah Moak started at Mike linebacker for us today as a freshman, and I know Shamar Hayes was also getting quite a bit of time in there in the secondary. So nice to get contributions from some of the young guys as well.